After you finish your translation, and especially after you finish your proofreading work, you need to clean the file. That actually means to get rid of the parts containing the document with the source language in such way that you will have only the target language and a mirror of the original document, but in a different language. For cleaning the document, the professional way is to first rename it with unclean, and then you will use Workbench for the actual cleaning. You do this by going to Tools, Clean Up, and then you have two choices. You can click Add and navigate to the location of the file, or you can just drag the file and drop it in the window. However, you may have some errors, and we are talking about some of them in this video. So then you click Clean Up, and in this area you see the progression, and sometimes you can also hear a sound. You can see the errors. In any case, what you need to do next is to check your cleaned file. Don't forget to close this window of cleanup files, because otherwise if you continue your translation you will get an error because Workbench cannot work properly while this window is open. So you open your file for visual check, and here the error that we'll have seen earlier, you can see we still have the source in one of the segments and the mark for an error. Of course, what you need to do in this case is just delete the source and then continue to check, to have a visual check of your file, preferably by comparing it with the original file. You can see in some cases there are still some leftovers from the tags, and those must also be deleted for having a completely clean file. After you clean your file, even if you have or don't have errors, Workbench will create a backup file for you, which is the original file before being cleaned, and it has the extension BAK, backup. You can change the extension of this file to doc or docs, depending, for having both clean and unclean. Now, keep in mind that another reason you may get an error with Trados 7 and not 2007 is if you are trying to clean docs. So what you need to do is to just go in Word, save as, and save as doc instead of docs. Another way to make a file being cleaned is to first save it as RTF. You can press F12 on your keyboard for getting save as, or you can go to File and click on Save As, and then you choose RTF as format and click Save. And then you try again to clean it in Workbench. If everything fails and you cannot clean the file, you cannot remove the source part and the tags in the file, you can do this operation not with Workbench but directly in Word. Keep in mind that while you're doing this, the updated translation won't be saved in the TM. So what you need to do is to get rid of the hidden text, which is the source file. So you go to Find and Replace. You click on More in the next window, and then you need to go to Font. So you click on Format, Font, and click Hidden for making Word looking for all the hidden text in the file. In the Replace field, you write nothing for having the hidden text replaced with nothing, which will remove it. And then you click Remove All. You can see the report and the number of occurrences that have been removed. You click on Close for closing this window, and then you have all the target text that is visible and no hidden text, meaning no tags and no original text from the source language.